Okay, hello all. I hope this is everybody can hear me, and I'm recording this. This is in just basic Zorg TWM window, and just going to go through and install the Plasma desktop. Last couple of days I've been experimenting with it, and it seems to be getting a lot better than it was, say, a couple of months ago. So basically, these are outline notes. Obviously, you want to get in Arch Linux. Sorry, I didn't mention I'm in Arch Linux, did I? I'm in Arch Linux 64-bit, no desktop environment yet. So that's why I'm going to install Plasma Desktop, or KDE 5 or Plasma 5. So as you can see here, Plasma, and I'll get the Dolphin Kwrite console, Breeze KDE 4, and then just some configuration files, and address the icon themes in GTK. The tray icons, I've tried all these, and they're there, but there's no icon. It's weird. So in any case, this is just a different way of presenting this, I guess. So hopefully, if I can move these things around properly, I can just copy and yep. Okay. It's alright. I don't need to do that because I have my secret. I'm just kidding around. I have an alias for sudo pacman -S pack. So there we go. I'm just going to use all the defaults, as you can see, or hopefully see, and GStreamer back in, and 230 megs, and almost, well, be close to a gig by the time we're finished up. So with any luck, yeah, it's downloading. Okay, so I'll be back when this part's finished. Okay, so I've gotten all these things installed, and first the simple desktop display manager SDDM. Probably best to go as in a super user or your root account, and then just edit. I mean, just copy. Use this line. Sorry, I can't zoom in. I'll just take this line here. It just basically puts it out to an etc config file. So, and paste that in. And leafpad, which I have installed, sddm.conf. And there we go. Okay, the Arch Linux documentation suggests changing the theme from this to Breeze. And the cursor theme, I believe it's installed. Breeze, or if it should be. Okay, so that should be it for us. So I'll save and quit that. Then we'll just issue. I'll get out of the root user and then enable SDDM, sudo system control, and paste that in. And of course your network manager service. Okay. Now I usually run into a problem with the display manager not working, so I'm gonna get sudo pacman -S LXDM just in case, so I can manipulate which one, because that sometimes I don't know what it is, but sometimes this simple display manager won't kick in, so I have to go and restart and enable LXDM. And also disabling SDDM, of course. So yeah, hopefully that should be it. I hope I'm not forgetting something. If I do, I'll make mention of it. So I'll reboot, and with any luck, we'll be in the Plasma desktop. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I don't see an icon for this simple screen recorder, so I'll just minimize. Now right now I have 2 screens running, so let's go into our system settings. We'll take a look at that and resize this a bit. Display and monitor. Okay, the HDMI is the one I don't want on. And finally, it says enabled, so I can just disable that. Hopefully, I'm not sure if that's what the problem with Simple Display Manager or SDDM, but that's one issue out of the way, hopefully. I'll just pause this and I'll be back. I'll see if I can get the other login manager, Simple Login Manager, to work. Okay, what I had to do, it did work, is I did an extra step. This is using NVIDIA proprietary drivers. So just open a terminal, and I just went to sudo NVIDIA settings dialog, and under the display, the other screen's blanked out, and I just saved it to the Zorg config file as an extra step, and the SDDM login manager worked. Okay, so if you're not running into that problem, maybe that'll help you out. Oh, I shouldn't have closed that. So let's get some other stuff to get some functionality. Let me see. I'm going to see if our internet is indeed working. And there's a workaround. Every time you log in, it's going to ask you for your password to unlock the internet Wi-Fi if you're using that, or maybe your other services as well. So as you can see, we are connected in the default desktop Zoom with the meta key or super key plus and minus on your on the top where the numbers are. Okay, so I'm going to grab K super key, so sudo pacman-S. Now I can sort of zoom in. K super key, and just run that, and I'll zoom back out, and there we go. So let's add that to our startup. So system settings, and go to startup and shutdown, add a program, and start typing K super. There it is. Press OK. Okay, yeah, whatever. It runs anyway. I don't know what that error. I get sick of looking at them. So that's one. So, ta-da! We have our super key, window key. I don't know if that's both or not. No, it's just the left one. Okay, now K-Wallet. Let's address that. Just right in the Arch Linux doc wiki. So I am using SDDM, so it's right here. So we'll have to edit this as root etc pam.d SDDM. So sudo, and I installed LeafPad, and then Control-Shift-V. And I'm just going to take this whole thing, delete, and then I'm going to take this example. It worked the last couple of times I tried that, so Control-C, or just copy it. Oh, what did I just do there? Let me see. Oh, it works. Okay, so basically copy and paste, save and quit, and you shouldn't be nagged for a password if you're using wireless. And just notice the clipboard kicked in. There you go. Okay, so that's the first thing. Another thing out of the way. I do like the Plasma desktop. I'm not trying to put it down. It's just such a huge project, I guess, and so much, so many things can happen basically. The number lock under general. All right, I didn't see that. Okay, I like to have the number lock turned on. So again, sudo LeafPad. Oh, there it is. What an idiot. Sorry. Numlock equals on under general. And oh dear, this alt tab thing is really confusing. There it is. Sorry. And save and quit. So hopefully we won't be nagged for a password. And if you like to have your number lock on when you start or your session, it should be there. Hangs, yeah, sometimes it happens. It says try moving X authority, but it didn't work for me. I'm not sure why. Terminal's fine. You can change it to VT7, so you press Control F7 or 6, something like that. I'm just going to leave that, and everything else is fine in that respect. Under System Settings, Search, File Search. It has data as do not. Search. So if I enable File Search and say remove that and apply, by all accounts it should start indexing that, but it doesn't seem to. So I'll just go to our start and Infidelity. See, it doesn't work. All right, moving on. Let's address the way things look in GTK applications. Actually, I don't even know if. Let's go to our system first, I guess, and application style. So there is a GTK theme style in there. Okay, so there's two choices. You can get that one from Yowart. So I'll copy and paste that in just to do a quick search, and there it is. Doesn't hurt that both. One's from the user repository and one's from Pacman or Arch Linux Extra probably. And oh, I didn't install GTK3. Okay, and then I'll get this other one. Back to settings. So far so good. I did have a crash with the search engine just crashed the first time I started this. So we're on application style. Actually, it automatically set it to breeze dark. So let's just run NVIDIA settings. There, it looks better. Have you noticed from before? It was all squares and completely ugly look. But it does look much better than it did. Now let's try to get this address some of these legacy icons and things in the tray. So I'm going to get the first one here, xembed. Okay, I don't know if that's going to solve anything. However, I am going to do a quick system reboot and be back. Now for thumbnails inside Dolphin, there's mention of two packages, ffmpeg thumbs and kde. I don't know. I'm just going to get this one to start with and see if that works. If I can grab it, and we'll have to fix up the fonts because they're killing my eyes. So pack. So I go to videos and I select preview. Well, that's kind of nice effect, but I think you have to go to control, or do you? I can't remember. Configure Dolphin, services, no, general, previews. There it is there. That if you don't download ffmpeg thumbs, they won't show up. So you click that and select apply. There you go. Now you have thumbnail previews of your of videos and stuff. So that's a good thing. So if I go to my data drive and pictures, where are my pictures? Preview. Okay, so that's fine. So you don't have to manipulate anything in, or do you? Oh, I gotta tell it to preview. Okay, so you don't have to manipulate anything inside Dolphin. So that's the thumbnail previews, and they're filling up pretty quick. Okay, that's good. If you have Windows on another, or whatever, Windows partitions, let's go to your file manager, and say Windows 10. It's going to ask for a password, so I'm going to cancel out of that. And yeah, okay, that's nice. Stop telling me these things. And you can hide these, so just hide where's the hide data, because I already have a bookmark to data right here. Okay, and Arch is actually your file system root, so it has root here, so you can also hide that. Now let's see if we can get NTFS3G without GVFS. That's going to be a good one. What's cool too is it'll open F4 will open an inline. That's weird. Okay, inline console. So pack NTFS3G. So that's Fuse and NTFS3G. Kind of a handy utility actually. The way that opens up F4 to close it. F3 is your split view. So So I might as well just open that up and go to super user and clear the screen there. And we want to change directory to this here. If this does work, it usually kicks in right away. So, and 10 drive rules. Leaf pad, Control Shift V, and there's nothing there. Copy, paste, save, quit. Yep, so it works. I don't know if I have GVF and FS installed or not, but it does work, so that's good. Okay, apologies. It wasn't GVF. That's GNOME. It's a KIO and KIO extra. So functionality of HTML and Samba and just the same idea. So that's why it worked. So it wasn't GVFS. I just mislabeled that. Neat thing though is if it's in your bookmarks in Firefox or Google or whatever, you type like AUR in your start menu. There we go. It brings up. Well, there it is. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move on and install the Infidelity font bundle. I have a video on it, and hopefully I can. The fonts don't look too bad in LeafPad actually, or in KWrite either. So I'll just go through and install this stuff, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, so things are looking a lot better after installing the font bundle, and this is Alex Terminal, and I just configured it the way I would like with a bit of transparency in the background. And if you use an NVIDIA card, I'll upload this. I've talked about this a few times. NVIDIA libs, I call it. Just the 32-bit, and you want to enable the system control service, NVIDIA Persistence D. So just copy and paste that in, and you get YAWART through YAWART. You get GPU test, and I also like to enable Cool Bits 4, which enables the thermal control. So paste that in. There we go. So it's been backed up, and you can check your OpenGL 32-bit with these commands here. Everything's coming back as good, and VA info, and that's installed for accelerated video and something like a VLC player or other players as well. And you notice here, I guess I'm done with that. Yeah, I already have NVDoc installed, but look at this, and PAMAC, but they're white spaces. I don't know why. Again, so NVIDIA settings. This right here, the cool bits will kick in after a restart for to edit, like it's getting up there in temperature wise. And sometimes when I restart, the two fans just kick in like a jetliner taking off. Okay, so that should pretty much wrap Plasma Desktop as it is right now on November 25th, 2015. I hope it helps anybody out there that's struggling a little bit with the Arch Linux Plasma 5 desktop. Under System Settings, to me, the application style, the Breeze GTK looks, I think, looks the best. If I open my NVIDIA, I can find it. Settings. Just has a nicer appearance for like your buttons and stuff. It has that blue tint to it and so on. As you can see with the Cool Bits option 4 enabled, fan speed at 20, it's now at 34 degrees. So that's why I like to have that installed and ready. And it does, I have that set to start at. One more thing, I guess, just for fun. Desktop settings, you can have a slideshow. No pun intended. Or maybe it is. Add folder. I'm going to have to go to my root drive now. Oh, no, I don't. Data folder. Really? I got to go through a tree? Oh, well. Pictures, walls. Okay. Change every 10 seconds. Apply. There we go. Next wallpaper. Next wallpaper. and let it change I have it set to change every 10 seconds. Guess I should have done that in the beginning, but oh well. Okay, so that's it for this one, and thanks so much for watching, and have fun with the Plasma Desktop, and we'll talk to you soon. And bye for now.